In this video, I'm going to be taking you through sitting floor with no wall. This is going to be for 5 minutes. I'm going to have the timer going, so if you'd like to follow along with me and actually do this live, you can totally do that. So 5 minutes starts now. So for sitting floor with no wall, you'll start off by sitting on the floor, as the name implies, with no wall behind your back. And you're going to want to dorsiflex your feet by pulling your toes back towards your body. So we have those ankles just nice and dorsiflexed, just like that. Now, as you dorsiflex those feet, you want to try to pull back from the outer edges of your feet. Emphasize pulling back from the pinky sides of your feet. Also check your feet to make sure that the outsides of your feet are pointed straight up and down. So we don't want those feet turned out like this. So we've got those feet set up. Now, next you're going to want to tighten your thigh muscles. Contract your thigh muscles so that your knee joint is nice and straight. And take a minute to focus on making sure that you're contracting equally on both sides. Okay, next you're going to want to squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back and hold. So now we have all the balls going at once. We're dorsiflexing the feet, focusing on pulling back from the outer edges of the feet, tightening the thigh muscles, and keeping the shoulder blades pinched together in the back. And we're going to hold this for 5 minutes. So as we hold this, I'm going to talk you through some key points to remember. So you do want to make sure that you're looking straight ahead and that you have your neck in a nice neutral position. I'll be turning to look at you at the camera as we go along, but for the purposes of this exercise, make sure that you're looking straight ahead. So what that means is that your nose is pointed straight ahead. Your head is not rotated to one side or the other, and that you're not looking up and you're not looking down. So we want that neck nice and neutral. And let's talk about the shoulders. So we want those shoulder blades pinched together in the back. And you want to make sure that you're not shrugging the shoulders up like this, that we're keeping those shoulders down away from the ears, relaxing those traps, those upper trap muscles, and encouraging the shoulder blades to pinch together in the back. And let's keep going down, thinking about the stomach. You want to just keep that stomach, for the most part, nice and relaxed. And make sure that you're breathing. So make sure that you're just not holding your breath. And as you breathe, focus on breathing down into your lower ribs, into your lower back, and into your abdomen. And now focusing again on those quads. So we're contracting the quads, and we want to hold that contraction for the full 5 minutes. And then going back down to the lower legs and the feet. Let's visually check. I want you to make sure that the outer edges of your feet are pointed straight up and down. So what that means is that your feet should look slightly pigeon-toed. And we're continuing to pull those feet back and emphasizing pulling back a little bit more from the outer edges of those feet. What that does is it fires up the muscles here in the shin and really helps to promote a better ankle position. So let's check and see how we're doing on the time. All right, we've got just over a minute left. You are doing awesome. And so am I. We both are. This is a tough exercise. So good job. Hang in there. Couple more key points. We want to be working towards placing an arch in our lower back. So working towards means we might not actually visually see an arch. It's very difficult to actually create an arch in this position with those legs extended, but we want to be working towards it by tipping that pelvis forward actively and continuously. And what that's going to do is it's really going to fire up those hip flexor muscles. So you're going to feel that muscle contraction right here in the creases of the hip. And what this exercise does is it helps to extend the thoracic back and really helps to reconnect the hip joint to the knee joint to the ankle joint. So it really helps with that kinetic chain from the hip to the knee to the ankle, and really helps to correct ankle pronation because of the way that we're dorsiflexing those feet. Woo! All right, 5 minutes is up. Good job. High five. That is sitting floor with no wall. Be sure to check out my sitting floor exercise, which is just regular sitting floor here on my YouTube channel, which you'll see I do that against the wall for 3 minutes. This version without the wall, we did it today for 5 minutes. This is your first time doing it. Feel free to start with 1 minute, work up to 5. It's quite challenging, but a really, really awesome exercise. You're gonna feel more open through your upper back. Your legs are gonna feel tired, kind of like you did squats, but you're gonna notice when you're moving around and walking, you're gonna have less creaking in your joints. Your ankles are gonna feel better. Your kneecaps, you're gonna feel like you're tracking them a lot better if you're able to hit those key points that I went over in this exercise today. So I hope you enjoyed this. Hit the like button. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you can continue to receive more exercises and cool tips like this from me. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again.